It's Friday, August 8, 2014, and let's talk about what happened this week over at xdadevelopers.com. First up, it's been another month, and you know what that means. CyanogenMod 11 has released another Milestone release, M9. This build includes the first non-nightly builds for the Xperia Z2, the Z2 tablet, as well as the HTC One M8, and it brings in some new features such as proximity wake-up support, which keeps the device from accidentally waking up if the proximity sensor gets blocked. As a bit of an aside, I think this needs to show up for CM11S for the OnePlus One, like, now. I don't know how many times I've pulled this device out of my pocket and found it calling somebody, or found the flashlight, LED flashlight turned on, or in airplane mode, or some other nonsense like that because double tap to wake went off. I've disabled it at this point, but having it not turn on without that would be amazing. /rant over. As far as other new features, there's now a spam notification filter, there's some new Bluetooth profiles, and there's probably some more improvements and tweaks. There's lots of things about it. So if you're interested, go check and see if your device is supported on their site, and of course you can read more about it over there as well. Next up this week, an updated version of Android L preview images were made available from Google for the Nexus 5 and the Nexus 7. Unfortunately, it's not really an OTA type release, so if you want it, you're gonna have to manually flash your device, which means wiping your device. As far as what this update contains, it doesn't really go into any details or anything, no changelog or anything, but the preview site does mention it contains all the Google Fit for Android APIs, not the ones for the REST API or the Android Wear API, but still Google Fit stuff. This should allow developers to start building apps on top of the Google Fit platform so that they can take more advantage of it. However, you won't be able to actually put those apps into Google Play until Google Fit is officially rolled out sometime hopefully later this year. I'm sure this update also includes bug fixes, maybe performance tweaks or security fixes, things like that. So be on the lookout and go check it out if you're interested for your Nexus 5, Nexus 7, or if you want to port it to something else. And one last story to mention, if you remember from Google I/O, Android Auto is a project that Google was talking about with the goal of integrating your Android device more seamlessly into your driving experience. XDA forum member CDR Skull decided he didn't want to wait for Android Auto, so he created an app called Digital Car. Now, while this app doesn't exactly mimic the Android Auto experience that we saw coming out of I/O, it does have a lot of the same bells and whistles. In fact, it actually has more than that because you are still using the tablet. It has full functionality of a tablet, and the interface is kind of customizable as well, so you kind of get the best of both worlds. There's a video demonstrating the app and what you can do with it and how it works and everything in the forum thread, so if you'd like to see an interesting in-vehicle setup, maybe make one for yourself based around your own tablet, you might want to go ahead and take a look at his forum thread. And finally, as usual, 3 other videos were posted to XDA Developer TV this week. TK did another Expose Tuesday showing us the status bar gestures module. Then TK showed us some interesting exposed mods that he's using on his Xperia Z2 that have come out of the XDA community. And then he did another Android app review talking about Pro Reader for Reddit. But you know what? That's going to be about all from me for today. You can find the links to all the stories I talked about down in the video description as usual, as well as the links to my YouTube channels if you're interested. Remember, if you like this video, hit that like button down below the video. You know we appreciate that. It shows us that you care. And subscribe to receive our content as soon as it becomes available. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.